What we need to do now is to complete the subnavigation with tens of links, and until Axure 7, we needed to add individual labels for each link. Sounds like a very boring and repetitive task, but the repeater widget comes in very handy when it comes to building lists and a lot of other interesting elements such as listings, etc. For now, we won't need anything too complex, so let's start with a simple one-column repeater. Open the coffee state and drag a repeater widget onto the canvas. Double-click it, and now you are in editing mode. At the bottom pane, you will see three tabs, one of them being the repeater dataset. Here, we will include the data that we want to list. Go to the site and copy the whole column in the Browse My Profile section. Coming back to Axure, we can paste it in the column 0 section. Please note that this functionality works only in Axure 7 for Windows, so Mac users will have to insert these columns manually. Probably by now the Axure team solved this bug, but Mac users, please keep this in mind. What we need to do now is style these rows to match the actual website, so we need to do the following. Set background to 1E, 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 line width to none, color to white, font size to 12 pixels, alignment to the left, left padding to 0, line spacing to 16 pixels, and set the mouse over interaction style to background color to A8A15. Now we need to add the title Browse by Profile separately, as it has a different style than all the others. Font size 14 pixels and weight bold. Next, we are going to copy-paste every other column and rearrange them to look exactly like the website. By the way, the texture you see on the right side is just an image taken directly from the website. I made the first two navigation tabs like this, and for the third, I created a little bit more complex repeater, so that we can make the lists even easier. Now copy a repeater from one of the other tabs and paste it onto the third. Go into edit mode. Copy the rectangle and paste it on the right side 3 times. You can hold Ctrl and drag with your mouse to duplicate a certain element. Name the columns in the repeater dataset. Now copy-paste into the columns corresponding to each section in the website. Now we need to match each shape created to the corresponding column. In the previous example we only had one, but now we have 3 new shapes that are not mapped to any column. In the repeater item interactions, we will apply the following to the onItemLoad event. Now preview the prototype and everything should work exactly as we expect. So this is an easier way to create lists, and hope you will find it useful in your projects. Right now I will continue to apply this technique for the rest of the tabs, so see you in the next chapter.